You can import leads into Salesforce if you have a CSV file created. So I do have a file here that has names, company information. So I'm going to go ahead and close out of that. I'm going to launch into Setup. We're going to start the data import wizard. So it's going to talk to you about cleaning up your data, making sure that you're not importing a bunch of data that's got a bad errors, or when they talk about clean data, you want some standardization. So if you have addresses in there and some rows have California spelled out and some have CA all uppercase, some have capital C with a small a, you want to kind of standardize and make sure that all of your data is set up correctly in the same format before you import it in. We're going to go ahead and launch our wizard. We're going to import this into our leads. We can either add new records, update existing, or add new and update existing. I know that none of these records already exist, so we're just going to add new records. And I actually have this file saved as Excel, and so we need to change it to a CSV. So if I just do a file save as, I'll save it in the same spot, but I'm just going to choose this comma separated, or we'll do this comma separated right here, and save. And close back out and come back in here. So it's a CSV. And there it is. I can match by name or email. I can assign this particular new lead source. Where did I get this information? Did it come from my Sturgis or another trade show, or I bought this list from somebody? I'm just going to say it's other. I'm going to use the standard assignment rule. Do I want to email the new record owners to say, hey, you have new records out there now? And if I'm running a campaign, I can actually assign it to a campaign to say, okay, I got all of these leads from this one particular campaign. So if I was getting this information from Sturgis and I had set up a Sturgis campaign, I could go ahead and assign it, and that way we know that these all came from Sturgis. We'll go ahead and go next. So now it's trying to map it. So it knows, okay, we have a first name field in Salesforce. We have that in our comma separated file. Same with last name and company. But it doesn't know what this motorcycle preference is. It's unmapped. So I actually need to click on map and go find that field, which is our favorite motorcycle brand. Okay, now we've mapped everything. Now I want to hit next. All right, it's mapped it. There's nothing that's unmapped, so I'm going to go ahead and start my import. All right. It's going to show that it's working on it. I can view my results in a comma separated file, or I can see right here that it processed 4 records and none of them failed, so I know it worked correctly. So now if I go back to my leads, and I refresh, notice this was one of the people that was in that particular file. If I go ahead and open it and go to details, notice, see, it already put their favorite motorcycle brand in, their first name, their last name, and the company, because we imported all of that.